So something I haven't gotten into yet is growing mushrooms or fungi, and love to know if you guys know what kind of mushrooms these are just naturally growing on this stump of wood here that was cut down. I've heard there's like grow kits you can get, and it sounds pretty cool, but this just naturally started growing on its own. I don't know if it needs to be like a fresh full-on tree trunk or if it can just be like a stump cut down like this. Either way, the concept is pretty fascinating. There's even more growing down in there too. Over here. I'm not sure how long it takes or what the best ones are, but I definitely want to get into it, especially seeing how successful this is doing on its own and just with a stump. So if y'all have seen damage like this to your plants, these are some grape leaves. The pest I've seen most on this, sorry, vehicle's kind of loud. The pest I've seen most on this has been the Japanese beetle, and looks like there might be one right in there. That even might be a cicada in there, actually. That's a cicada, actually. You guys, that's a giant cicada. The Japanese beetles are tinier and like colorful green, blue, shiny backs. That is big and tan. So we got cicadas eating our grapes too. So if you guys know how to deal with that, let me know. As far as the Japanese beetles, we've been doing insecticidal soap and diatomaceous earth. Some poop there too. So there might be some caterpillars on here. So from what I've heard, if your sunflowers are droopy like this, that means they're ready to harvest the seed from them. But this one, I don't know if y'all can tell, I don't really see any seeds in there. So the birds might have got to it all. That one's still nice and up. Bees are on it. But it looks kind of the same as this. So maybe the seeds are in there. Let me know if you guys know. From what I've seen, you'll see like a dark seed, but maybe this is just a different variety or you won't get as much. I don't know. I'm gonna let this hang longer, see if we get some seeds. Got some of those pesky little caterpillars on the tomatoes. Not too worried though, because we've been getting lots of tomatoes. One tactic is to plant more than what you need, especially with organic gardening, because then when pests get to some of your stuff, it doesn't really affect you, because pests are kind of just inevitable to deal with. Our Brussels sprout has been struggling. I don't know if it's really going to take off, but you can see here we have ladybugs on them, and ladybugs are actually a type of a beetle. And ladybugs can be a little harmful because yes, they eat leaves, but at the same time, they eat aphids, which is a major pest, and we've been struggling with that on all of our brassicas, including these Brussels sprouts. Over here, once again, lots of these swallowtail caterpillars, and I'm pretty much done harvesting dill, so I'm just letting them go to town. Look at all those. 1, 2, 3. I already counted another one, so 4. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, cool. Okay, so 5 and 6. And then even cooler is, where'd that go? There it is. There's a cocoon right there. And that is exactly why, since I'm done harvesting dill, I am letting these caterpillars go crazy on them, because they'll turn into cocoons and turn into butterflies and become pollinators for my garden. That is so cool to see. We'll have to track that each day. So day one of the cocoon here. So down underneath there, we have eggplants, and you guys can't really tell. Let me see if I can get a better view. See the coloration of that? There we go. That is going bad. So I was hoping they would get bigger, and I waited too long, and now they're going bad. So when your eggplants are shiny, just go ahead and harvest them, because a bunch of these are going bad. That is when composting comes into effect, and you can reuse it. But I do have another one, and that one's nice and shiny, but it's new, so I know I have some time, so I am gonna let that try and grow more, and we will see. But once they get to about the size of these other ones, I will harvest them. Sorry about my dog, guys. One of them is a howler. These are the beans. I've been letting them grow big, so I want to harvest the beans inside them now that I have a little of the beans themselves. I'm not sure how good either these like pinto beans or rattlesnake pole beans are for like stir fries, but I am going to test it again. I just tried to fry it on a pan and it wasn't not really good. So I'm gonna try steaming them, see if that's any better. But for now, these are getting big, and I'm gonna harvest the beans inside them. These Kajari melons are getting bigger and starting to lighten up a little bit. There, you can see better, I'm blocking the sun. And so I'm hoping that means they're gonna change color soon. Cause like that one's about the size that they get. I think that's about as big as they get. And they're supposed to be more colorful though when they're ripe. And then over here, been ripping up more and more of these, just so you can really see more what it looks like when you have vine borers. You'll see your leaves start to yellow, and that can be kind of the last sign really. You'll start to see this just like goop, and literally your plant is just getting ate from the inside out. So that's what it looks like when you have vine borers, and they look like little like grub worms. And this plant is officially sickly, needs to be pulled up. And over here, majority of these onions are laying down, so that means they're pretty much ready to harvest. I'll probably just go ahead and harvest the ones laying down and leave the ones standing up, because you want to wait till they lay down. And I need to figure out what I'm going to start planting again. I guess this is going to be a second summer crop. Part of me wants to go light. Oh, there's a bee, guys. Part of me wants to go light with it all, because it's just been, we just have so much still. And then the other part of me wants to plant everything. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll need to have a little planting garden chat. Alright guys, well, this is the garden. It's been raining a lot. I need to tie it, falling over. We cut them back some because they were just getting too big, so I need to tie them back up. And I was hoping to see some of those leaf cutter bugs to show you guys, but thankfully our insecticidal soap is working to get rid of them. So, you guys, but we will keep a lookout and I'll show you what they look like if I see any of them, which I'm sure I will again. Well, until next time.